My name is Van Jones, and I am the author of the New York Times best-selling Green Collar Economy. I'm also a visiting faculty member at Princeton University, and I am a co-founder of Green for All. Well, I think the most important thing that I can say is that, going into 2011, we're going to have the opportunity to have a real clear debate about the direction forward for the country. Both parties have a little bit of power in Washington, D.C., so hopefully we'll be able to, for both sides to have some responsibility for the outcome, and we can start talking about whether or not we want to have the jobs of tomorrow in our country. If you want to have the jobs of tomorrow, you got to make the products of tomorrow, and the products of tomorrow are going to be in clean energy, wind turbines, smart batteries, making the smart grid work, solar power. Energy is the issue of the century, and whatever country is able to dominate the innovation and the manufacturing in that area will be a great power. We invented the photovoltaic cells here. We invented the wind turbines here. We should build them here, and we should improve them here. And so that should be a good bipartisan issue, a way for us to have new jobs here, to lead the world in innovation. And I think it's critical that we lean forward on those issues in 2011. Well, the media has a responsibility to make sure we actually have a real debate. We should be able to agree that clean air is better than dirty air. That's not a partisan issue. We should be able to agree that we're a nation blessed with many resources. Conserving those resources and using them wisely is better than wasting them. That's not a bipartisan issue. We should be able to agree that if we can beat pollution and poverty at the same time by having meaningful private sector jobs and new industries, that we should, as a country, we have a moral responsibility and an economic duty to pursue those opportunities as a nation. That's not a partisan issue. So we should be able to, as one country, have a debate about how, what the right mix of subsidies, what the right mix of regulation, what the right mix of incentives would be, how to move in a clean and green direction, not have a false debate about whether we should even try. And I think the media can play a much better role in teeing up the debate about how and ending forever this debate about why and whether. If we sit around and wait for the old generation to take the old dinosaur media, the old Jurassic Park media, cable news and all that sort of stuff, which is just a daily depression fest, and make that into something useful and inspiring, we'll be on a dead planet. It's up to young people. Young people already have their own TV station. They don't need Fox, CNN, or MSNBC. They got their own news stations called the internet. Young people are looking at screens all day long, but they are iPads. They're not TV screens. They're iPads. They're PCs. They're laptops. And young people should be doing just what you're doing right now, creating your own media and putting that video content on all those screens across America, and have young people standing up with the truth for the future. The future is worth fighting for, but you can't have an opposition movement to bad policy if you don't have opposition media. I encourage young people to make their own media and fight for the future. The future is worth fighting for.
Great. Is there anything I didn't ask you that you want to say?
No, thank you very much.
Thank you.